Hello everybody, hope you guys are having a great day today. Your lesson today, our objective is finding the surface area of a sphere. So previously we've done a lot of lessons on finding volume of various objects. Our most recent one was finding the volume of a sphere. Well, today we are finding the surface area of the sphere. Okay. Now, for finding the surface area of a sphere, you are going to want to use the formula that's shown right here. Let me kind of highlight this real quick. So, yeah, this one right here. Okay, so S, the surface area, is equal to 4 pi r squared. Make sure you guys are taking notes on these lessons, by the way. I did mention in the introductory video that I sent to everybody, any notes, any examples that you write down in your notebook that you take from my videos, I'm going to let you use those on any tests or quizzes that we have in this class. We do have a Unit 5 test coming up at the end of this week. I believe on Friday you're going to take that test. So any notes that you have, any examples that you have written down, I'm going to let you use those on the test. Now you will have all those formulas given for you on the test. I'll have those written down already for you. But any examples that you might have, I'll let you use those. Okay. So kind of moving on, the surface area of a sphere basically is just the area of the ball, like the outside part. It's basically everything that covers the surface of the sphere. Okay. So our first example says find the surface area of each sphere round to the nearest tenth, if necessary, and then use 3.14 for pi. So our surface area formula again is 4 pi r squared. And again, we're going to need to use the radius here. Our radius is from the middle of the sphere to the outside. And it says our radius is 5.4 centimeters. So we're just going to plug that in. So S, our surface area, is equal to 4 times pi, which is 3.14, times our radius squared, which is 5.4 squared. Okay. And by the way, don't make fun of me for my handwriting on here because it is not easy to write with your mouse. Okay. So bear with me on that. 4 times 3.14 times 5.4 squared. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to plug this into our calculators. So we're going to do 4 times 3.14 times 5.4 raised to the second power, and we push that button for that. And we can see that our answer then is 366.2496, and it does say to round to the nearest tenth. So our answer then is going to be, sorry, I got to check this again, 366.2, and now our label for this, since we're talking about area now, surface area, it's centimeters squared. Remember, volume is cubed, units cubed. Area is always units squared. Okay, so our solution, our surface area here is 366.2 square centimeters. Okay, our next example. Okay, this one, it actually gives us the diameter. It gives us this full length across the middle of the sphere. Okay, so we're going to want to plug in our radius, right? Not the diameter. Remember, to find the radius, we got to take our diameter and divide it by 2. So 6 divided by 2 gives us a radius of 3 inches. Okay, so we're going to plug that in. Surface area equals 4 times pi, 3.14, times our radius squared. Our radius is 3, so we're going to do 3 squared. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and plug that into our calculator again. So instead of 5.4 squared, we're going to do 4 times 3.14 times 3 squared. And you can see right here we get an answer of 113.04. And since it does say to round to the nearest tenth, we're going to round this to 113.0. And since it's 0.0, we're just going to leave it as 113. And then our label is going to be inches squared. Okay, so our surface area is 113 square inches. Okay, what I'd like for you to do is to go ahead and see if you can try this on your own. Try numbers 2 and 3 here on your own and see how you do. Go ahead and pause the video while you work these out, and then once you're done, unpause it and I'll have these answers for you. All right, so hopefully you've had a chance to work these out. If you haven't had a chance yet, again, please pause it, work them out on your own, see how you do. Okay, your first one, number 2, a sphere has a radius of 12 feet. Okay, again, we're going to take our formula. Our formula, remember, is 4 pi r squared. So 4 times pi r squared. Okay, so we're going to take 4 times 3.14 times our radius squared, so 12 squared. If you do all that, you should have gotten an answer of 1,808.6, and that's square feet. Okay. For the second one, a sphere has a diameter of 3.8. So we want to use a radius. Since we've got a diameter of 3.8, we want to use a radius of 1.9 meters. Okay, and again, we're going to do 4 times 3.14 times 1.9 squared. Okay, doing that, you get an answer of 45.3, and that's meters squared. Okay. All right, so that's your lesson. We could do these other examples, but we're going to go ahead and skip these for now. Your assignment for today is going to be on Edulastic. It is the 13.A9 assignments that's been posted on there. So go ahead and head over to Edulastic, work on that assignment, and submit it when you're done. Again, if you have any questions over this lesson, make sure you email me. It's joyoder@bps.k12.in.us. Hopefully you guys were able to understand this lesson well enough. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. Hope you guys have a good day. We'll see you guys later.